All right, so here we are on page 76. The thing about science is we look for mysteries, and sometimes mysteries are right in front of us without our even realizing it. For instance, here's our old friend the laboratory rock, and here's an old adage: what goes up must come down, unless, as they say, you huck it hard enough and it don't come back. And that's what we call escape velocity, but that's for another topic. But back to this idea of the rock. What goes up must come down. Let's think about that a little bit. In terms of the time it would take the rock to go to its highest point and the time it takes to come back down. Let's just say, for the point of argument, I toss it exactly 4 feet up and exactly 4 feet back. All right, there are only 3 possibilities concerning time. One of them is that the time going up is greater than the time coming down. That is, it would take longer for the rock to go up than to come back down. The other possibility would be that the time going up is equal to the time coming down. And the third possibility would be that the time going up is less than the time coming down. Those are the only 3 possibilities. Here's something else that we can look at. We'll talk about the velocity of the rock at the moment it leaves my fingers compared to the velocity of the rock when I catch it. Again, there are only 3 possibilities: that the velocity going up is greater than the velocity coming down, the velocity going up is equal to the velocity coming down, or the velocity going up is less than the velocity coming down. Now, what I'd like you to do is just ponder this for a few minutes and think of it in terms of placing a bet. First of all, think about whatever your hypothesis is for the outcome here. And then ask yourself, would you be willing to bet, say, a quarter that you're right? Well, okay, how about $1? How about $10? How about $100? And I'll bet that for most of you, your confidence level drops the higher the bet. That should tell you something. So what we're going to do is we're going to use what we know about physics to find out what the answer is. So we'll take a little pause here and we'll set up the problem.